Well, I'm Alan Dale from Gale Force Winds, and it's such a great pleasure to be here with the Atlantic Canadian Aerospace and Defence Association at their Maritime Arctic Safety and Security 2024 show. Want to thank 2025 show. Want to thank our good friends at Ship Stop here for bringing this entire conversation alive, and what a pleasure it is to be in conversation with so many people that are doing such wonderful things. And on that note, why don't you introduce yourself? Tell us what you do.
Yeah, thanks very much, Alan. My name is Scott Healey. I'm the Senior Business Development Manager at BluMetric. And in fact, Al, it was a little bit of a history. This is where we sort of kicked off a couple years ago now at MASS in 2023, I believe it was.
Yeah, 100%. BluMetric has been an incredible friend to Gale Force Winds. Tell me a little bit about BluMetric for the audience.
Yeah, thanks, Al. Well, BluMetric is a professional services, environmental engineering and consulting company and a water tech company. So I represent the water tech side of the operation, which basically builds and designs water systems, both fixed asset, mobile, and for the ships. So we're the principal supplier of all the mobile water systems to the Canadian Armed Forces, and have quite a large footprint with the Royal Canadian Navy providing the SROD units to the warships.
Talk to me a little bit about, do you have work in the Arctic as well?
Yeah, our professional development teams on that, or our professional services teams, they've been working in the Arctic for decades. So in fact, they're up there right now. They'll be doing remediation work on the dew line sites, for instance, and some mining sites where we've been a bit engaged with various mining corporations for quite a while, and in doing environmental cleanup.
Scott, you come from a military background. You have many decades service to the country. Right now you're seeing a spend on defense that's not been seen in our lifetime. Well, what are your thoughts on that? Where do you think we're going with all of this?
Well, I think it's a very positive step. I think the current government is well focused on increasing our obligations to NATO, and those commitments have been made. And I believe that if the spends are done strategically and for the right reasons in this country, not only are we going to meet our obligations to our NATO partners and allies, it's also going to have great benefits for the economy right across from here, St. John's, Newfoundland, all the way to Victoria, BC. And as a company based in Ontario, primarily with a target here in Atlantic Canada, and that's why we're here. And I've been coming to MASS now for 3 years as a member of BluMetric to build those relationships up, to build those partnerships that we see opportunity here, not just in this particular field of defense and security, but as I mentioned, we have a very large footprint in the mining industry, and lots of mining going on in Newfoundland and Labrador. The energy sector, as I'm sure some people have spoken about, a great deal going on in Labrador, as we know from the hydro projects and the offshore and the oil industry. So BluMetric sees a lot of potential, both from our professional services side of the shop, but more importantly, from the water tech side of the shop, where we believe we can support current companies here in St. John's and in Newfoundland help with their business.
Yeah, I mean, everybody needs water, and I know that, you're in conversation with municipalities and the like that need your services. Incredible vision that you guys have for growing right here in Atlantic Canada. How was the MASS conference for you?
Oh, it was extremely productive. Matter of fact, it was one of my more productive ones. Again, caught up with a lot of colleagues. Continue to build those relationships and understanding and the needs and the requirements of your potential partners and clients. So we feel that we're going to continue to put that full court press on expansion into Atlantic Canada, and in particular into Newfoundland. And we're hoping that that MASS will be that conduit for further engagement.
Well, I can tell you, if water is a challenge for you or water is on your mind, you can do no better than reaching out to BluMetric. These guys, they get it. They're your partner, and I want to tell you, they provide solutions. Thanks, Scott.
Thank you very much, Al. Take care.